Hey everybody, welcome to HeatMyShorts. Hope you're doing well today. I've got some Munchos from Frito Lay's to review, and I'm going to be putting some Late for Work's WTF Was That tincture onto these to spice them up. But first I want to wish some friends happy birthdays. Jason P. in Baltimore, Maryland, USA, happy birthday to you. Laura L. in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, happy birthday to you. Matthew W. in Ogden, Utah, USA, happy birthday to you. And John T. in Kamloops, BC, Canada, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to anybody who is celebrating a birthday today. To the rest of us, happy unbirthday. Let's all have a great day today. If your day's not great, let's turn it around. Let's turn it into a good day at best. Or at the worst? Yeah, at the worst. A great day at the best. So anyways, Munchos from Frito Lay's. A light and crispy tasting snack. That seems very familiar to another snack slogan that I'm not going to mention. You might know what I'm talking about, but it's very similar, but not exactly the same. I wonder if they're in the same company. Anyways, getting sidetracked already. I got these from the dollar store, I think, because it does have this at the top. That's usually an indication that it's a dollar store purchase. Let's read what it says on the back. So light tasting, so crispy. Munchos potato crisps are light in texture and so incredibly different in taste that they're simply delicious. Fair enough. That's interesting reasoning, but honestly, I've had these before. These actually really take me back to my childhood. Really brings back the memory of riding my bike to the corner store with my brother when I was like, I don't even know, 10 years old, something like that. Maybe, yeah, that's about right, probably. And, first time, no, actually, never mind. I was going to say first time riding without my parents around, but no, back in those days it was a lot safer to ride around without your parents around. You could just go out and go for an adventure for the afternoon. And that's what this kind of reminds me of, is you'd go buy the little 99-cent or whatever they were at the time. I think they were 99-cent little bags of chips. These were so good. And these will always have that nostalgic vibe for me. I'm not sure if you can find these in other areas. I assume so, but sometimes I'm really surprised with that stuff. I like that they call them crisps on here instead of chips. Usually crisps is like a European thing as far as I know, but I really like it. Maggie's a good girl. She's being cute over there. I'm not gonna read the ingredients. Actually, to be honest, there's not a lot. It's not a huge list, but I'll show it to you. It's right there, yeah. The English and the French. It's hard to see because of the reflection. But anyways, I'm gonna open these up, try one out, and give you my review. See, they're very airy. I'll show you into the bag. Show you what it looks like. They are very airy. They're very, like, almost light and fluffy, but crispy. Let's try one out. These are Frito Lay's Munchos. Eat my shorts. Well, hello. Yeah, very airy, very crispy. A little bit of grainy finish to them. Nice potato flavor, nice and salty, but not overly salty. I like them. Maggie thinks she likes them too. So I recommend these to someone that's looking for an original flavor, a salted potato chip, but something just a little bit different. The texture's different. The consistency of it is different. But it's it's not too far off from the flavor of, you know, your go-to salted potato chip. You know, it's nothing out of this world or super out of the ordinary. Just a really nice, for me it's the texture, it's the crunch of it. For flavor, I think I'd give these like an 8 out of 10 for a flavor. They're really good. It's a good original flavor. Do they even say what flavor? See, it doesn't even specify the flavor. 8 out of 10. I recommend these to you if you're looking for a different type of a regular salted potato chip. I would definitely restock these. These still really take me back. I remember eating an entire bag of these and having a really upset mouth afterwards because it's so salty, and it really gets to you after a while. It really cuts the mouth up. So anyways, I actually meant to bring my plate out here and I totally forgot, but I'll just do a few chips one at a time here. And hopefully this bag of chips doesn't blow away in the meantime. Late for works. What type of fire was that? Is that what we used to call it? What type of fire? No, it was something like that. What tasty fire? What tasty fire was that? That's what we called it. I'm gonna add some drops of that to some of these chips. And I think I'll just set the bottle up here. Grab a healthy squeeze and start loading up one chip at a time and make some snacks. 4 drops. You can't even see it, sorry. Yeah, the flavor goes well with it. The burn is ramping up for sure. I'm adding 4 drops to each chip. Getting a nice sweetness from this tincture, really nice. Actually goes really well with this chip. The salty chip just kind of brings out the flavors of the tincture. Gives you something to chew on. It's really going for the nasal cavity. Makes me want to sneeze. We'll do one more, just for fun. I'm enjoying the snack. Oh, almost missed there. We'll do 5 on this one. How about that? That's good. That's a good combination. Wasn't what I was expecting. It's got a really nice sweetness, like a berry flavor to it almost. They went really well together. Highly recommend adding some of this tincture to these chips if you've got them. But I mean, in general, add some tincture to your snacks. If you're consuming tincture, put a couple drops on whatever snack you're consuming. You know, you can plan your flavors of tincture with your snacks and kind of pair them that way. But really, it's hard to go wrong. I don't know. Just tincture in general. Add heat to whatever you'd like. Now, I don't think this tincture is for sale. I don't think it ever was. I think this was like a gift, like a random, here's a thing for you to enjoy when you make a purchase from lateforworkyoutube.com. I didn't give you a heat rating or a flavor rating, did I? For a flavor rating, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. That increased the flavor rating. It did take away from the flavor, the Munchos flavor. If you gave me one of those blindfolded with tincture on it, I wouldn't be able to tell you it was a Munchos chip. I don't think. Totally different flavor, but it really did increase that flavor. Took away that nostalgic feel, because I don't really, you know, I wasn't doing this when I was ripping around on my 10-speed or whatever you call them. But flavor rating, yeah. Did I say 9 out of 10? That's what I'm gonna say. My heat, probably a 3 out of 10. It may have had me up to a 3.5 out of 10. Really went for the throat. Trying to take my voice away. I would definitely recommend doing this again. As a matter of fact, I'm doing another one right now. That was good. Then I'll have a little hangout with Maggie and wrap this video up. I got the shakes a little bit from this burn. Maybe it is still a 3.5 out of 10. I don't know. Here's one more. Breathed in at the wrong time there. Breathed in the tincture. That'll put you to a 4 out of 10. Make sure you head over to lateforworkyoutube.com. Consider placing an order. They don't sell tinctures anymore. All sorts of trail mixes and chocolates and challenges. Lots of great stuff. I called this doggy over. I didn't even need to say it. She was already on her way. Pardon me. That's a good throat burn, for sure. What do you think of that, Maggie? What do you think of all of that? Hey? These are the plants that the deer ate the other day, but it doesn't look like they've come back at all, still. My fence is kind of hideous, but it does the trick, apparently, so that's good. Well, I mean, they hadn't been in, like, ever that I knew of, until the other night. Hopefully that's the only time. But I'm keeping this string fence up for the time being, until I can, you know, maybe afford a nicer looking, taller fence. Some pepper groups there. That was my first spice of the day. I had been putting tincture in my coffee again, but I stopped with that again now. I don't know why. I could almost go for a coffee right now, to be honest. Sometimes I really like having an afternoon coffee. I just really like coffee, I don't know. Right, Maggie? She's staring right at the camera right now. She says, no, I wasn't. Anyways, wrap this video up. Starting to sweat a little bit from that tincture. That's warm. That got me warmed up. It's a good parrot. Happy birthday, Jason. You're awesome. I love you, buddy. I love you all. You're all awesome, and I really appreciate any of you that take the time to watch any of these videos. I'm thinking about doing more Flight Simulator videos from now on. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I had a nice landing last night with that tail dragger biplane. A little bit squirrely with the pedals, but I didn't slam it down. I didn't float it. It was nice. Feel good about that. Might do more of those. And I did mention it in the comments. I can't fly a Boeing 777 out of Hanley Airport. That's a very short gravel runway. Not really fit for an airliner. So I'll have to figure something out for the next video. But anyways, that's another day's problems. Not really a problem. Adventure. In this corner, you'll see our HeatMyShorts logo. In this corner, Late for Work's YouTube channel. Hop over there and give them a subscribe if you haven't already. Up here, some content or something for you to click on. Hope you have a great day. I love you all very much. We'll hang out again soon. I promise. It's been HeatMyShorts with Maggie and Steve. The Maggie Show. Bye-bye.